Hey, it's me Chiranta. I found an exploit in the Gmail application. I'm not sure what exactly causes it, but there is an issue. So I'm going to just demonstrate this issue by it's caused by the API to send email. So basically, I was having a problem with the Go SMS Pro application, and I wanted to send a feedback. I attached typed some things, and I attached a screenshot. And when I pressed send, it opened up the compose of the Gmail, and I just pressed send, and soon after I found that Gmail was unusable. Basically, this is an exploit using someone using this application for something bad, bad application, say an adware can you easily use this method to render Gmail unusable. Anyway, I have found a workaround to get it working back again, to get Gmail working back again, but there can be some data loss, but I'm not responsible for those. Don't try this at home. Basically, this needs to come to the attention of Google, who is the authors of the Gmail application. So they should be careful about these things, because it causes, can't Google develop something that when the application starts to crash, they should realize over and over again, they should give the user some advice on to how to get it rectified. I just thought, and I went and fiddled with the phone, and I found a solution. But I think Google can give the basic users, the people who don't know about where the app manager is and things like that, basic instructions. Okay, Gmail is keeping on crashing, we have realized this, so please go here and try to do this and see if it works out, something like that. Okay, so these are basic things. You can't fight virus, you can't fight exploits, but you can give instructions on to how to get things back rolling. Okay, so for a business person or basic user who is running a business, the Gmail application crashing on itself would be disastrous. Just imagine disastrous. One would even tend to reset the whole phone to get Gmail working back again. Seriously. So Google needs to look at it in that way also, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to basically try to demonstrate what is the exploit. I basically went to Go SMS Pro. Okay, it basically starts off in this screen. Okay, so I went to settings, I went to feedback, I set out the feedback some other, I sent pressed, I put a message. I'm going to say test message, and I put a screenshot of the problem that happened. That was the issue with this email. Now basically, wait, Gmail is loading fine right now. I want just to clarify that people will say, no, it had a problem before what he did, it's not an exploit or something like that. People will say it's loading fine, the emails are there. Okay, so it's basically working. Now here's what happens. I went to here and I selected the image which I needed to send. Is a PNG file, a screenshot of the battery usage, and I sent it, pressed OK, and I said commit, and it started up this the prompt, and there's only basically I only have Gmail as an email application, so I pressed that and pressed just once, and it started up like this. Okay, it started up like this, and I just didn't do anything, I just pressed send. Okay, it said sending message, and the matter of fact was, after that everything started crashing. So here we go. You see, unfortunately Gmail has stopped. So that's the exploit. Now the problem is you can't start Gmail. It will start for a few seconds, it will be there, and basically this is a problem, because now the message with the problematic content It's a content exploit. Basically something in the message body is causing this email application to crash. You see, it just went off again. So basically this is a big exploit, something that needs to come to attention of Google very fast, very quickly. Unfortunately Gmail has stopped. You can't load Gmail because the email can with the problematic content body is still it was generated by GoPro SMS. Now it's not a problem with that specific application. I think this is a problem with the API. I mean, you give an API to the person, the developers, to send mails, and you don't check the content that comes into the API. I mean, you should filter out. I mean, this is basic programming. You should filter out things that cause problems. Okay, it may be characters, it may be Unicode, it may be, I don't know what it is, maybe binary data, it may be incorrectly encoded information, it may be incorrectly encoded file naming, I don't know, may missing a quote, maybe something. But the matter of the fact is Gmail the Gmail application itself should have been more aware of what it is processing, and before it causes itself to crash. So the basic idea. Okay, so we go back into Gmail, and you can see there's an outbox 1, that is the mail that is being sent. It's trying to send that mail out. Every time it's trying to read it, it causes it to crash. So it's a problem, it's a big problem. Okay, so that's the exploit. Now you can try to quickly go in and delete this mail. Yeah, but it takes, I mean, you have to be very quick. You have to try to delete that mail out, but again you will end up unable to view, you won't be able to view this recycled items again. That's a big problem also. So the permanent solution to this is basically you need to delete the data of the Gmail application. This includes the emails that are about to be sent, not the sent ones, the emails that are in the outbox. Basically the email that is causing the problem is in the data of the Gmail application. So I go here and I go to applications manager, I go to all. This is an Galaxy S2 i9 100. So I don't know if it is happening in all the versions. I think if, I don't know, Google Android, my basic idea is stupid. You see, it just keeps on coming because it's in the background trying to synchronizing means trying to send. So anyway, Android is stupid because you have to make the software for the hardware. Okay, basically the biggest problem why we don't receive Android updates for Samsung is because only Samsung knows how to make this Android specific to this specific phone. It has to be specific to this specific phone. Come on people, Windows drivers, it's not there. I mean, basically that is why it's a marketing gimmick. Obviously you don't get updates for the old phones, you have to buy a new phone, otherwise the purpose of selling it is falling apart. So these are all business gimmicks, people must know that these are all business gimmicks. So that's why they don't give updates, and that's why they didn't design Android to be based on drivers. So basically you install it, it runs off a basic API of the hardware, and then the drivers come in and all the hardware is detected. That is how Windows works out, but Android does not work like that. You need specifically designed, some things have to be specifically designed, the kernel and things like that have to be specifically designed. So for this phone, so if I am to update it to KitKat or something, it causes me to flash and all these other problematic. So basically we have to go to Gmail, find the Gmail application, cd, yeah, here's the application in all. It's found in all, not in the downloads or anything. It is in the all section. You have to go here and press clear data. and it will clear it out. Now don't worry, you are not going to lose the mails you have received or sent. Basically what is in the outbox will be lost. What is on the phone but it is not being synchronized with the server will be lost. Don't worry about the other parts. So basically now you can go back into Gmail. It will detect it as the first run because there's no data of the previous, and basically your emails will come back here, and I will say take me to Gmail, and it will start up. Now this will resolve the issue of the exploit. If someone is having this issue with Gmail, you don't need to reinstall your phone or get reinstall the software or anything, or you need to hard reset it. There's nothing to be done like that. There's no need of those things. If this exploit is causing a problem to you, then yes, you can use this method and get rid of it, and Google should look into it and how the API cause itself to crash. It's useless to say. I'm not a favor of Android because of the main factors involved: hardware, software design specific to the hardware. That is the opposite of what should happen. It's so we have to I'm not a favor of Android anyway. So basically the email is fine. Now you can see that the outbox is cleared. There's nothing in the outbox. Now if you delete it from the outbox, what I saw, if you had time to go and press the delete button, what will happen is it will go into your recycle bin, and you won't be able to view your recycle bin. And when the synchronization starts, basically that will mean that it is still trying to communicate with the Google server to put that specific email content into the recycle bin of your Gmail account. When the app tries to do that, when it starts to sync, it will again cause the error. It will be there again and again and again. So the only solution is to clear data of the Gmail application, not anything else, of the Gmail application, and the problem is no more. So Google needs to look into it. I hope I have got the attention of Google and their Android and their software to hardware gimmick. It's a gimmick. I'm not afraid to say that it's a gimmick. So basically they need to fix this and fast, get the exploit out, and put a screen where it shows, okay, if you are having, Gmail knows that it is crashing upon itself over and over again. So basically then it can show, dear user, you seem to be having a problem with the application, please try clearing the data of the application, go here, show a video and say follow these instructions. Implement. It's very simple, because these are the type of things that lead people to reinstall their phones. These type of things, they cause people to lose their data, because sometimes the email sending is the most important thing of our business. So basically, if you are unable to get into your Gmail account, if you are a businessman, you are going to have a lot of problems. So the Gmail application should be resilient, but basically you can go through your Internet Explorer and try to log in and do something like that, the internet browser. But basically when it comes to this type of thing, people will panic, and the first thing that comes to their mind is format the phone. So you don't need to do that. You just need to clear the data, and the data loss will be very minimum, if not at all data loss. But Google needs to look into it and get it resolved. Sorry about that I had to say the names of Go SMS and applications, because this is a problem you need to show the people, and the people need to be aware, instead of formatting and flashing their phones, taking it to the service center for them to reset it and etc. So anyway, hopefully this will be resolved in the coming months or weeks or days, depends on how fast Google responds. Okay, see you. Bye.